Previously on Absolutely Criminal. Why have I already been judged in the court of public opinion? How did that happen? So racketeers, mindless lemmings, and just altogether mean people can use their freedom of speech. Beyond my aforementioned ongoing 5-year questions, I am still waiting on for answers. Will Sarah ever get the answers she's been waiting for? Find out now as she continues her desperate plea. Also, I want to make it known I walked out on my attorney in our last meeting due to her unwarranted, uninformative, unprofessional, snotty attitude and her untruthful answers to my questions and beyond. The retarded, vicious circle we enter every time we meet is a waste of time. And I'm saying that being in jail with supposed endless amounts of how she treats me is extremely prejudiced, hostile, and unconcerned. She is very frustrating. 1, to talk or defeat in an endeavor. 2, to induce feelings of insecurity, discouragement, or dissatisfaction in. 3, to bring to nothing. So much I presented my solution in order to coexist with and work together in a hopeful, progressive, positive, appropriate manner. I added pretend judge to our interactions so she could calm down and ease up on her condescension, offensive demeanor, and obvious prejudgment. She seems like everyone else, not to remember I am innocent until adjudged otherwise. She treats me as if I am not. After my introduction and explanation with pretend judge in the room or on the phone, I am trying to help her understand how she is making herself extremely unwelcoming. When in front of a real judge and in the courtroom is how she should treat me, her client, at all times. I should not have to invent pretend judge in order to be, and am not at all wrong for wanting to be respected. No matter the outcome, I am innocent until adjudged otherwise. My attorney, everyone, should be fair, unbiased, trustworthy, honest, supportive, informative, protective, automatically and effortlessly. I should feel secure, highly confident, proud in her representing my life. I do not, and have said to her many times regarding her monumental disbelief in me and my case, which I believe contributes greatly to her amicable attitude towards me. I am hoping by this letter she will pick up the sword of injustice and fight alongside, not against me, as so many unmotivated, overwhelmed, weak attorneys prior who bowed out ungracefully and crept away from the battlefield unsuccessful. My case equals bizarre, equals unknown, equals different, equals ignorance, equals misunderstood, equals unfair. This does not mean my case can't equal success, and in more than one way. While everyone continues to ring their bells of malevolence, I am ringing mine of hope, honor, plausibility, boldness. Listen. I am not a murderer. The justice system should equal fair, faith, trust, respect, innocent until and if adjudged otherwise. 3-point back. Sarah Boone. Confused cat meme. Yes, thank you. June 4th, 2024. Video visit. 12 minutes. In addition to my previous letter intended for hand delivery on 6/7/24 at my status hearing. Today, my attorney made a video visit to go over everything I've been asking her for, and I've also sent to her personally in 2 letters on 5/20, 5/25. All on the public video visitation box where on both sides of me, less than 5 inches away from my visit, other inmates were having their visits also. I have explained to my attorney numerous times, previously in writing and verbally, that despite the noise level, I do not in any way feel comfortable having in-depth private meetings regarding my entire criminal case on the visitation box where there is no privacy whatsoever and held in an open bay dorm with more than 62 other interested, all-ears inmates. I cannot fully participate, if at all, from the entire dorm, officer included, trying to participate also in my case. As always, my attorney did not listen or care after I repeatedly tried reminding her of my insecure environment, barking at me, I can listen or not, still going over and speaking, not at all allowing me to respond. After repeating to her over and over and over while she's beginning to speak louder and over me to please schedule an in-person meeting where all can be discussed further, privately, with no success of being heard, I disconnected the visit telephonically. She uncooperatively. She is impossible. See previous letter or ask her for a copy of the 2 I sent her. I was trying to remedy or lessen before sending this to you, Your Honor, but not having to include. Now it's a race to the pulpit. My question, please, who acts like that and still be able to call themselves professional? The visitation box is primarily for family and friends to connect, and if a must from an attorney, reminders, notices, quick questions, not high-level confidential case information. She, like other former attorneys who always blame their dysfunctions on me, said, "You don't like the answers I give you." What answers? See pages 1, 2, and 3. I am not the problem, except that I want to and should be treated fairly, with respect, acting more professional than the paid. I've been doing this for over 40 years. Professional. After so long and all the experience, common courtesy, customer service, and listening skills should have been acquired. All attorneys, do you remember why you even wanted to be one? Remind yourself. No one listens, and it works in everyone's favor but mine. That I am a murderer stuck in jail so they can pin it on me. They're uninterested, unmotivated, hopeless. They're going to believe me over her haughty attitude. I am not wrong for not thinking less of myself because everyone else has and does. This present attorney foremost. The justice system expects me and other inmates, aka clients, to accept its subpar, nonchalant, hypocritical, next on the list attorneys they keep aimlessly throwing darts for and malappointing, praying they don't withdraw. I have not fired any attorneys appointed in my case. From me expecting the highest equal standards possible for wanting the absolute best outcome in my preposterous mismanaged case. And representing myself is not an option, as both judges have now threatened me with from being outspoken and intelligent in all my observations of the ongoing abuse I am and have experienced. I have no experiences from it always being the same blame, Boone. I refuse to be moved in wanting respect, no matter what everyone thinks I am. Clarity, inclusion, honesty, and professionalism. And another great reason not to have my case meetings on the public visitation box is my personal, confidential, inmate information, such as my visitation visits, 2020 through 2023, with names, etc., my interactions with inmates and officers, what I eat, when, and my personal jail calls also being thrown online. For what? I hate to meet more or try to get others to because I don't eat breakfast or because I know some Latin, have short hair, my penmanship is nice. Is it really, though? I can barely read some of this. Or because I am not getting fat and sleeping all day, but rather fully applying myself, fighting still, making everyone upset from not having to fabricate, mutate, splice, edit. The world apparently knows all. What's next? How many times I go to the bathroom and what function I perform? No one knows anything, nor seems to want to, from being comfortable in their corruption and striving to be on top with ratings, web hits, and money. My case details, if anyone forgot, and if you think about it, all that keeps getting plastered and plagiarized, posted and poked fun at about me, it's all in my favor, proving myself right about all the mindless lemmings, shut-ins, the justice system, advantageously abusing and profiting from everything in my case, before my trial and before I've seen. Please be sure to read my attachment for FRCP Rule 3.220E, restricting disclosure. Am I the only one who thinks of these things? Probably. When can I win in anything? It's coming. I am not the problem. And if anyone were to slip on my sides and have to experience, tolerate, deal with any of what I have and am, would bravely be doing the same. Don't knock it till you try it. 3-point back, race to the pulpit. Again, always, Sarah Boone.